And then he was like, you need to go see a therapist. Well, he was right about that. I'm a little bit alarmed. Let me explain. But yeah, so am I seeing the future? And she was so sad. She just wanted to be loved. I love Crime and Punishment and Menopause. I swear someone just said my name. I do love Pride and Prejudice. Welcome to Monday, the 24th of February. I have an assignment due tonight. Basically 2 mini questions left to go, and then I'll be done. And I'm trying to get it done really soon because I want to sleep kind of reasonably because I do have to wake up early tomorrow for work. I just want to get it done, you know? But tomorrow after work, I need to do my Tuesday reset. Like, it's imperative that I do so. Welcome to Tuesday, the 25th of February. So it's raining, which, okay, but I've got some stories to tell you, right? Because basically I've been a little bit of a precog today. I've had some premonitions, so just bear with me and let me tell you what's happening. She is laying on the pajamas I was just about to get changed into. She's so cute. And yes, that is my Aristocats jumper, but I also have another one because basically it was both technically birthday presents. So before I tell you the experiences that I experienced today, I would just like to preface that I am not a stranger to overthinking, okay? And this is very different. This is not like me overthinking a situation and imagining the outcome of the overthinking situation. I spilled foundation on here like literally last year and it is still there. It won't come out. Or is foundation there? Then what is that? What is that? Don't look. Just don't look, okay? I know what it's like to when you overthink a situation and then you imagine the outcome and then that. But this is different. This is like very different. Okay, so let me just explain, okay? So basically, all week I have been looking forward to this one particular coffee. I've just been thinking about it, craving it, wanting it. And my whole plan was that this morning to like, because guys, there's a difference between like waking up early and then like having to like wake up early to go like to uni or work. And I'm not like, I do not wake up early. Okay, I'm not really like a morning person. Okay, like I don't really like, I thrive at night. So I was like, okay, my, you know, treat, whatever, today can be getting this one particular coffee. Okay, so keep that in mind. Anyways, so I, you know, get there, scurry to get my coffee, you know, and then I scurry back down the escalators to get to my car because I'm like, you know what, my car, you know, even though like, I think I've said before that I hate driving, and like everyone around me pretty much is under the impression that I hate driving because I do catch the train quite a lot, and a lot of people are like to me, why do you catch public transport if you have your license, you have your own car, and you can drive? Why do you catch public transport? And the reason to that is other drivers. Other drivers get on my nerves. It's just when they do the wrong thing, okay, when they drive under the speed limit, like ridiculously under the speed limit, because I don't know, the people where I live, they're just so overly cautious. But then, like, for example, all right, I'm not making this up, someone was going 40 in an 80 zone, right? And it's double white lines, so you know, if I cross, that's illegal. All right, there's also lots of cars coming that direction, so it's like, can't cross because it's illegal, cars in the direction, right? Then when it finally gets to the dotted lines, do they still go 40? No, so by the way, this is like a long road, whatever, so they go 80, right? Nothing wrong with that, like that's what it's supposed to be, whatever. Then when it gets to double white lines, then they drop down to 40. I don't know, honestly, I personally think the person was drunk because when I got behind them, they like pulled out of like this like club, not like a nightclub, but like a bowling club establishment kind of thing. And I was just like, are you kidding me? And then when I got to like the dotted white lines where I can legally protect them, what did they start doing? They start doing about like 100. So I'm like, are you kidding me? So like they just do it like as a power thing. And the cars that like at the traffic lights, when it's they purpose, okay, I'm not getting into it. But the point I'm making is that like other drivers, they get on my nerves. Like I actually love driving. My favorite time to drive is at night when all the stupid people are off the roads, or if there are, you can just literally go around them because there's no one else there. Okay, so I do not like other drivers. But you know, what am I getting at here? Oh yeah, so I just wanted to get my coffee and then sit in my car and just you know, have a little like moment to myself, because my car is like a little enclosure, you know. So I'm okay, zoo animal. Anyway, so I'm sitting, no I'm not, I'm literally going so far ahead of the story. Okay, sorry, let me backtrack. Sometimes I'm not like the best at telling stories. Okay, so I am walking down the escalator. Well, I'm like hurrying, I'm scurrying because I just want to get in my car and just enjoy my coffee, because if I'm walking, I'm not going to drink my coffee, because it's like, it's just not how it works. And I don't want to sit in the food court, I don't want to sit in the outside areas, I don't want to sit anyway. No, I want to get this and sit back in my enclosure. So as I am scurrying, I just get this very vivid image, all right, very vivid image on the escalator of me just tumbling forward, falling down the escalator, spilling the coffee all over myself, all over the escalator, all over the ground. This is such like a vivid image. It's like it's happened, right? So immediately I stop, and I'm like, well, and I just knew, I'm like, if I don't stop scurrying, that's gonna come true. It was like it happened in my mind. It was like flashing in my mind. It was like, just, it happened. And then it was like it happened. It was literally like it happened. And then I was just there and I'm like, but it didn't happen. Obviously, you would tell if I spilled, like in this vision, the coffee had spilled like all over me, because like that is really weird. That is like really super weird. I was like, okay. And it reminds me of like one other situation. Okay, I'll get to the second thing, but like I had one other situation like this before. Actually, I'll get to that in a second, because that I did think about the other situation that happened like before. I always thought about it, I'm like, that is such like, it was so like vivid. It was like so real. It's like it did happen. Maybe parallel universes do exist and that happened in the parallel universe. I don't know, but that was the first thing, right? And okay, I know I said, this is really bothering me actually. Okay, so I know I said that I wasn't going to tell you when I have work, just because I am scared I'm gonna be tracked down and killed. But okay, so whatever. I'm at work, right? I'm on the ladder and I'm putting some things back. And all of a sudden, it's like it happens. I just get this like very vivid image of me just tumbling off the ladder. Like this it's like it happened. It's literally like I tumbled off the ladder, cracked my head on the ground. Like this is like in my mind. It's like if I just lean, because like I have to put something on there, and it's like I'm just reaching up, you know, I'm like just about to put it away, and then it's like, and then I stop, because I get this very vivid image. It's like, if you do that, you are literally gonna tumble off this ladder and crack your head on the ground. Like it was such like a vivid in my mind, and I was like, whoa. So I was like, oh, but it was so vivid. And so I just paused for a second, and then like I readjust my footing. But I was like, it was literally like it happened. It was like the situation happened, and then all of a sudden I was brought back to like how I am now. So what is going on? Now, there's only ever one time that I can recollect this, and this is because it happened like, I don't know, like a month or two ago. So this is why, or maybe it was like, I think maybe it happened in like December. It happened either November, December, or January, one of those months. But I keep thinking about it, so maybe it actually maybe it did happen in November. I think it was November. But it was a Saturday night, and or was it Sunday? I think it was December. Okay, it doesn't matter. The point is that me and my friend were out, right? And anyways, we're walking along, and then kind of get like stopped a little bit, whatever. And there were these guys, and they just started talking, and I just got this like, it's kind of weird feeling, and I was like, okay. And then again, I had this very real, very real, very vivid image in my mind. Like it was literally a scenario. It's like literally like a situation that happened. It's like it's happening, but then it's not. It's like I'm literally transported, right? So I got this very disturbing image and like a video in my mind that was like, and I was just like, no, we have to go out here. I was like, we have to get out of here. So I grabbed my friend and I just drag her away, because I knew that like if I didn't do that, like I don't know how to explain it, but I just knew that if I didn't get her and go, that very disturbing thing in my mind was going to happen, you know? So it's like, it's not like me overthinking something. No, it's like the situation happens, and then I'm brought back to now, and then I look around and I'm like, wait, that was just like, it's like it happened, but it didn't, you know? So am I a precog? What is going on? When I was like, we have to get out of here situation, I have thought about that a little bit, but like, that was like actually really quite weird, because it was like, it was so real. Like it wasn't, but it was like it was real. But then today, like 2 situations, and I'm just like, it was like it happened. Now, obviously it's not, because is my head cracked open? No. Is there coffee all over me? No. Obviously it did not happen, but it's like the situation happened, but then it gets brought back. I don't know, it's so weird to explain. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like everything stops, like the situation happens and it goes away and then it goes back to like now. It's like it happens and then it goes back in time. I'm not making any sense. What is going on? You know what? I don't want to do my Tuesday reset. You know, I don't want to do my Tuesday reset. I don't want to. Guys, you know, I was like, oh yeah. Wow, already I'm falling off on the resolutions. I really need to do my Tuesday reset. My room is a mess. Like, and I'm looking at it and it's very overwhelming. I need to change my sheets. But I'm not disgusting, okay? I'm not disgusting because I haven't actually really been in my own bed that much. So, I'm not like disgusting dirty. Okay? But I still want to just change my sheets. Yeah, so am I seeing the future? Or is it a parallel timeline situation? Because like, I just don't know what it is. Because it's not just overthinking. It's not, okay? Trust me. I know what overthinking is. And I know what it's like to like overthink situation, but no, this is different. And I don't know what it is or why it's just recently happening. Don't tell me this is gonna be like a shift because I literally just turned 20. So am I just gonna start having all these weird experiences now? Maybe I should look it up. Maybe I should like do some research if this is your first impression of me, I'm sorry. I don't know. So I guess I'm just gonna tell you guys and I'm gonna document this here just in case anything else happens. And then I can be like, you kind of know when things started, you know? Because yeah, my memory's also like getting so bad so I can't remember anything anymore. But like that's what's happening. I'll do some research. Okay, so I did some research. And because now I feel quite silly because I don't know, because it is saying it's just like basically it's like situations preventing something bad. Like I didn't realize this. I was like 3 separate situations, but all of it is related to preventing some sort of like bad situation happening. You know, different varying levels of bad, like tripping on the escalator and falling down and spilling coffee over myself on the ground, like that's embarrassing, but it's not the level of like what I thought about like and what vision I had when I was, you know, out. And it's not really, and like that's worse than, you know, me cracking my head on the ground like and falling off the ladder. So basically all of it is related to like me seeing something bad that's gonna happen. So it was like, basically, if you're feeling stressed, am I feeling stressed? No, I'm actually really quite calm. Wait, no, wait, is there a link? No, there's not. Okay, never mind. I thought I had a link, but I don't. Really, it could just be, no, what was the word? I found it. It was like some word. Hang on, it was like predictive, it's like predictive processing. I don't know, it doesn't feel like that. And also does not feel like hyper-awareness. So I guess, we'll just update this. We'll just keep a little log here and then we'll see. We'll just see if anything else happens. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Did you see her ear? Hi. The way the way her hand is on it. Can I have this? Or do you want this? Do you want to lay on this? Because you also have this. She's so smart. She literally can hear exactly what I say. Oh, okay. Well, I think she wants to lay on it. Okay. Well, I just thought I'd ask. That's okay. Even though I have to do my washing. Guys? She's still laying on my shirt. Okay, well, she's moved around, but I just left it there. And she's still laying on it. So I think it's just gonna be hers now. But anyways, I feel ill. So it's, you know, Wednesday the 22nd of February, technically, midnight, whatever. Like, obviously, looking at myself now, I'm not a star here, but I didn't realize just like exactly how I looked last year. Let me explain this clip because it really doesn't have a lot of context. Essentially, this night, I don't know what overtook me, but I was just really sad and in a really self-hating mindset. And then I got really upset for my past self. And I do like briefly touch on some really triggering things. So I'm gonna put right here where you can skip ahead to avoid all of that. But really, I was just looking at my past self and being perplexed that some people thought that I was doing well. But then when I think back, there were actually so many people back at that time who were telling me, you need to go to therapy. So when I think back, I'm like, oh, well, people were telling me to get help. And I was like, I don't need it. But like, it's so clear that it was. Like, this was when I would go days without sleeping. I was really sad. You know, I talk a lot about that and I get really vulnerable, and I talk also about like my skin as well because I had really bad cystic acne and I was just being so sad. And, you know, I talk about feeling really hideous in occasions or on occasions when you are not supposed to feel hideous. you know? It's like formal. And just being upset about that. It's very raw, but I don't know. I think a lot of these feelings, a lot of things are things that are relatable experiences, and I contemplated just like completely getting rid of it. I'm gonna cut out like a lot that I just think is like completely unnecessary, but it's just, if you feel any of this, then maybe you can know that like you're not like alone in feeling that. And also, if you are feeling sad and everything, things like they will get a lot better, you know? Like, even though like right now I still have a very severe long way to go, things they do get better. At least that's what I'm telling myself. No, I'm kidding. Things definitely do get better when you get like the help you need and everything. But I know this is like a long explanation, but I just wanted to like really just let you know before, because it is kind of like, you know, if you come on YouTube just to like watch videos and stuff, you don't want to like listen to that really like deep stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, for context, the stuff I'm about to show you, this is when I was like heavy with the insomnia. Like, I'm talking, I'd stay up for days. I'd just be awake and could not get to sleep. Yes, I did go to the doctors. Okay, yes, I did go to the doctors. You know what my first doctor said to me? She said, well, first of all, it was like, I'm staying awake for days. I'm staying awake for days. I don't know if she thought that like maybe I was lying or whatever, but she was like to me, I was like, is there like any sleeping medication I can go on? And she was all like, if I give you like a sleeping pill, then that's just gonna treat your symptom, not the cause. So she sent me to get all these blood tests. All my blood tests were perfectly fine. All it said was that I had low iron, but that's all that came back. And then she sent me to a different doctor, and he was all like to me, he thought that I was doing illegal stuff. Like, that's what he genuinely thought. And I was like, because that's why he thought that I wasn't sleeping. And I'm like, it's not what's happening. And then he was like, you need to go see a therapist. Well, he was right about that, you know, but this was when I was not in therapy, was not medicated. When I say like I had insomnia, like really bad, like now I can be like, oh, I don't sleep. No. Back then, like, I didn't sleep. And I'd be telling people, I'm like, I tried to go to the doctors. I tried. And also that doctor, I don't like her, but I had a prescription with her and she just like cancelled it for a prescription that I've been on for years and years and years. Okay, it's literally just birth control, because like my skin, I went on it because again, like when I was like, I had like terrible raging cystic acne and it was hormone related. I had like an online, I don't know why, because she didn't want to give me like a paper script. I've never had that, but she gave me an online one. She then cancelled the online script when I still had about like 4 months left. I had to go to a different doctor to get a new script. But like, looking at myself, it's clear that like something was wrong with me. Like, this was me on the 22nd of January 2024, and like, keep in mind, I took this picture and at the time I thought that I looked nice in this. I did not. This was a screenshot from one of my videos. I thought I looked pretty in this. Like, I took this screenshot because it was going to be a potential thumbnail because I thought I looked pretty in this. This was like just a video of me in my natural habitat. That's me. This is me. Guys, this is me. That's what I look like. Yeah, so that was me when I was really bad mentally. I was up for days and days and days. This was like me before like things started to like actually get better. I mean, I remember feeling ugly, but I didn't realize like that's what I look like. And I'm looking at myself now and I feel sick. No wonder why I can't get a boyfriend. Guys, this was me when I was 17. Again, was not sleeping, was not doing well mentally. It's so obvious. Like, looking back at like old pictures and stuff of myself. This was in my crash out era. Ranting on the bathroom floor. Crying over a man era. Yuck. And I just found my year 10 formal pictures. No, I'm actually retching. I hated how I looked. I hated everything about myself. I can see why. I can't even show you. And I just remember just like looking in the mirror. This was when my skin was really bad. So I was just like so thankful that the lady who did my makeup, that she was able to like cover up my skin. I guess I was kind of hoping that like one day I'd look back at these pictures and be like, no. And I feel bad because like that's 15-year-old me. And she was so sad. Okay, that's nothing new. I guess all of me's have been sad. 17. I remember I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I feel so bad for her. But the girl that I feel the most sad for is literally like me, like right around this time when I was 17. Like, this to you means nothing, but I didn't have a clue in the world what was gonna happen. And this girl right here, I want to fight her. Well, I'd be too scared to fight her because I would lose. Future me now thinking the same thing of me now. Like, I mean, look at the difference. That was a few months difference. Because I feel bad for dragging myself Oh, this was me at the Harry Styles concert. I don't know, I'm kind of getting baddie. I kind of want to like, actually I kind of want to gain a bit more because I've kind of lost a lot of weight. I think I'm just being mean to myself. That was me pretending to be with Harry Styles. I think I'm just being mean to myself. You know, I wish I could hug the most though. Why am I being so mean to my past self? She was just trying her best. She just wanted to be loved. I'm just being mean to myself. I found a picture of myself from July 2023. This is like actually a picture of, like, it was a picture of us people, but like if I zoom in, I'm like in the background. Like, and nothing was wrong. But see, like, I'm being mean to myself. It's not okay to be mean about my appearance because it's more important. Like, the outside of you does not matter. I actually feel sick that I was just sitting there just and be embarrassed that I even existed. It's a bit much. This is going to be things that I doubt very much are gonna make it to the vlog because, like, what the fuck. I think definitely like in a few years. Hi future me, I know you're watching this bit. Do you have a boyfriend yet? Maybe I need to write a letter to my future self because I know it sounds like so like, you want a boyfriend? Yes I do, I want to be loved, but maybe I need to love myself first. But like, okay, no, that's fine, I don't need to love how I look. Aunt Lucy says, be kind and polite and the world will be right. I had the exact phrasing but it slipped me. Whatever, it's from Paddington 2. So I just have to be like Aunt Lucy and Paddington. If I can just like what's on the inside, it doesn't matter how I look. I don't want to be mean to myself. I was trying. I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better after that. After that cryingness. I do feel a lot better. So I'm going to blow my nose, wash my face, and just go to sleep. And enough is enough. I'm doing my Wednesday reset. I'm just making up the resets. I need to clean this room. It's just a disaster. Just everything in here is just making me so overwhelmed. I'm doing it now. I don't even care. Like, literally, look at that. Hello? Thing that she's trying to steal while she's there, so she's trying to get... By the way, that thing out there, that's my rubbish.
What the hell is going on? Everyone's just playing happy family, but my name was written down again. So I expect...
Rubbish. I don't have that much washing, but it's underneath. This fast any take up, and then those water bottles I need to wash. Been a big development in Survival. And I am binge watching the 3 episodes today. They got the fire going. You see? Okay, you guys, so it's the end of Wednesday. My moisturizer is on. My specific lip gloss that I always use. It's technically not called lip gloss. It's also my like cocoa butter is on because I did an entire full body shave. Washed my hair. I feel so much better. My room feels so much better. Guys, I'm a little bit alarmed. Let me explain. I yapped about this story and really it could have been told in a few sentences. So I'm just going to quickly recap because essentially there's this one car. I was already annoyed at them because they stopped at some green lights and by the time I was like, hang on a second, and before I could beep, then it went orange and there's no point in beeping and then it went red. And then on this one specific road, they were driving really recklessly. They really just were driving like quite slowly when it was illegal for me to overtake, and then when it was legal for me to take, then they were kind of speeding up a bit, but like not really, and they kept going back and forth, and it was just stressing me out because it's like, stop doing that, can you please just pick a speed limit? And then essentially when I overtook them, the passenger, she had her phone up, and I don't know, I just assumed that she was taking a video, but it's fine because I've come to the consensus that even if that is a video of me somewhere, it's not me in that. Someone else was borrowing my car, because no one, like, if you don't know the story, it would just be like, someone overtook me. How dare they overtake me? But it's like, it's because they were driving really unsafely. They kept dropping their speed limit and then speeding forward and then dropping back, and they just kept doing that again and again and again. And it was like really stressing me out. That's the story. But I yapped for a while. Basically, there is this one road and it is 80. And you either have people who like to go over the speed limit or people who go under the speed limit, right? Or you have people who go the speed limit. Okay, I should put that there as an option. Anyways, there was this person, right? This car was going about 60. Well, actually, no, because I was going, I couldn't go faster than about 55. I couldn't, because I'm like, if I do, I will crash into the back of them. So they were going like quite, I don't know, under, right? This is an 80 zone, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? When it's allowed, I will go around them. You know, when it is allowed, I will go around them. So we get to the dotted lines, and I'm about to go around them when all of a sudden they start speeding, and then they start going like 85, 90. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't overtake them because I can't overtake them now. So I'm like, okay, that's really weird. Maybe they just like needed a bit of time to like warm up, I guess. I don't know. Then it gets to another point in the road where then it's again illegal to overtake. And then they drop back down to 55. And so I'm like, what? Why are they doing that? I worked out their rhythm. And as soon as it gets to the, still going 50 in an 80 zone, as soon as it gets to the dotted lines and there are no cars coming, there's not a single car in sight coming that way. So I'm like, this is fate. I'm meant to go around them, because if I wasn't, there'd be like so many cars coming that direction. And anyways, so I go around them, right? And then all of a sudden, they start speeding exponentially. Whatever. All you need to know is that I got in front of them. Do not play stupid games with me. You will not win. So I safely got in front of them. She like pulls up her phone, and I don't know if, you know, her phone was always up or she literally pulled it up to take a video of me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she took a video of me driving, of overtaking them. What's she gonna do then? Do not speed so that I cannot go around you. Do not then go under the speed limit when I legally cannot go around you, because I will not do that, okay? I've been in the cars before people, and it will be double lines and they will just like overtake. I personally do not do that. It's like, I will only overtake someone if they're going on like 50 in an 80 zone. That is 30 under. Okay, look at it this way. If you're going 30 over the speed limit, right? That is illegal. So then therefore someone going 30 under the speed limit, that is unsafe. Did everything. I was a safe driver. See guys, this is why I like catching the train. There is none of this shenanigans on there, okay? Yeah, okay, sometimes there are a few fights in the train. Sometimes some people, you know, sometimes it can get a little bit. But like, no one's ever tried to fight me. Oh, great, now watch me say that, and now next time I go on the train, someone tries to fight me. No, that's not going to happen. I was already annoyed because at the light is green. They come to a complete stop when it's green. I'm like, hang on a second, why are they stopping when it's green? Then it goes orange and it goes red. What? You don't stop at a green light. You do not abruptly stop at a green light, because that is unsafe behavior. I'm really calm and serene. I'm forcing myself to forget their car and number plate. I'm calm and serene. What are they gonna do? So what I'm gathering is they're now going to do a stakeout and drive around looking for my car. No, oh my god, they had a baby on board sticker. They are not going to do that. Unless the baby on board sticker is a ruse and they actually are going to attack me. But you were going 50 in the 80s though. It was safe for me to overtake them. Then they started speeding. Okay, so one thing that I do constantly think about all the time is stalkers. And I think about certain things I can do to, you know, avoid being stalked. And so one of my criteria for a car that was kind of like in the back of my mind, but I didn't really say out loud that much, because people, they just like didn't really get it. They just didn't really get it. But I wanted a really generic, okay, my dream car as a kid, like dream car was a pink car or a purple car. That's what I wanted. But pink cars and purple cars, because I'd look at them and be like, oh, that car is so pretty. And then I'm like, wait, no, I don't want anyone doing that for my car. So I wanted the most generic car you can buy. A car that like there's a million of them. And every time I drive, I see a million on my car. I'm like, oh, that's my car. So I'm like, okay, I had the most generic looking car in the entire world, because I wanted that. Because I didn't want something that could be like, and also even the number plate's so generic. Like the number plate, every time I look at someone's car, I'm like, they've stolen my car. That is literally my car. And I'm like, oh no, never mind, it's not. Because the last few numbers are different on the number plate. But like, you know what I'm saying? So what is the likelihood of them tracking me down and then attacking me. If that happens, I'll get my speaker, I'll play Eye of the Tiger, and I'll run and hide. Guys, what if I do get attacked? I'm scared.
Sparkly one's a 10. It's a very big hat. I can't see you.
Absolutely not. I'm going to like this like party thing tonight. And it's like themed. I do not have time to do my full makeup. I wish I did. Hello everyone and welcome to Sunday the 1st of March. Oof, that's very bright. I think I'm going to use this book to prop you guys up. Yesterday, I don't think I really explained what was going on. I think you saw me trying on some cowboy hats and then me briefly maybe saying something. So basically there was like a party thing last night and I went to it. It was a theme night and I was in charge of I volunteered to get everyone a cowgirl hat. I am the sugar mama. So that was like quite fun, but it was like a quite chill experience for the most part. And the main reason why I wanted to go last night was because I didn't think I was going to be going out tonight, and I was like, but I want to do something, like. So it turns out I am going out tonight, but I don't know what to wear. Like, I have no idea what to wear at all, and I think I'm gonna repeat it. Like, I know what I'm gonna wear Sunday night, and that is the dress that I wore on New Year's, like the blue one, because I feel like that's like, it's giving yacht. No, I feel like it's giving some sort of air of like elegance. Me talking about elegance while I'm actively planning my clubbing outfits. Okay, but oh, I'm wearing my funny story t-shirt. So yeah, but my plan is essentially okay, technically it is the 1st of March, but I want to like wrap up my like February reading videos, and so I've got a few books that I need to finish like immediately, so then technically my mind is okay if they still count towards February, because February is like a bit of a shorter month anyways. So we have a few. Do you want to get them? Okay, I'll get them. Okay, so one of them is The Outsider, and I'm currently in the middle of that one. I don't have it with me, but I need to finish that one. And then we also have Julia. This is also, again, I know it was like the Read or Unhold It challenge and I haven't done it, but still I think this will be fine to read. Okay, and then I want to finish Yellowface. I am really liking this. So yeah, I just need to finish this book right here. I gotta finish this one, and then I really just need to finish Wildfire, because in a video series that I do, it's like reading series I'm in the middle of, whatever. Out of all of them, this just seems the easiest one, and I have access to an audiobook for it through my library, so, and there's no weight on it, so I think I might just mindlessly listen to that. And then also I do have the Songbirds' Heart of Stone. This is actually not February, but this is what I think is going to be like my March reading plans, because I do want to kind of catch up the series, because I'm actually really liking it, and it's something quite satisfying about like knowing that you're about to like close off a series that's put everything out so far. Like, I don't have to go and buy any more books until the next one comes out, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually really enjoying the series, and this is following Misha, which I'm quite interested in. But those are my, I guess, reading plans for today, and then I guess tomorrow. But I'm going to be having like kind of chill days. I also have I would like to really make sure that I have everything I need written down typed down, I guess, because okay, doing life today I took like physical notes, but I think I want to take like typed notes for my lectures that I had this week and just catch up, because week 1 I don't want to be behind. And then I do have a little like small assignment due tomorrow, so I either like, ideally it'd be good to get it done tonight before I go out, but I think I will just do it tomorrow, like during the day before I go out Sunday night. Well, obviously I have to get it done before Sunday night, because you know, and I think that's my plan. And then I don't really think I have like much to do for TAFE yet, but I might just like have a little investigation about like what I think that I need to do. But that's a plan. So yes, it's currently Sunday Sunday. Oh my god, no, it's not. It's currently, what day is it? I'm literally Saturday the 1st. Okay, yes, Saturday the 1st of March. And I think that is really just what the plan of action is going to be right now. But my main focus is, obviously my main focus is uni. But these books will become something else. And also, I'm in the middle of, like, editing a few videos, but, like, editing takes such a long time. I don't know if I'm gonna be, I don't know. My one goal is just basically to just keep getting out, like, at least one video a week, which is why I'm doing the weekly vlog things, because it doesn't matter, like, at the end of the week, you, like, stop filming. Like, with the reading vlog, see, for example, even though this was supposed to be part of, like, the February videos, I'm still technically reading it because I just make up my own rules. But wait, that sounded so cringe, but, like, the video doesn't end until I finish the book, and I don't like racing through books, whereas a weekly vlog is once the week is over, like, it's over. So you just, and it's not like I'm feeling like I want to, like, leave things in, because it's like, okay, well, you just start then filming the next weekly vlog. So that's why I'm doing my other weekly vlogs, is because at least it'll be, like, consistently, like, at least one video a week. Like, that's, like, what I'm mainly thinking and going with. But yeah, so that's the current plan of action, and I guess I'm gonna pack up my stuff, I think, and then yeah. The security guard said that I should have a vlog because I'm here all the time. I love Crime and Punishment and Normal People, Magnolia Parks, and Manacles. I love them. What else do I love? I do love Pride and Prejudice. I don't know what else I love. I met the love of my life. He called me darling, and he also explained what fancies. Someone just beat. That's okay. I swear someone just said my name. I'm still in shock that the security guard said that to me. That because I'm there all the time, I should have a plaque. Because of how many times I'm there, I should have a plaque. Is that a sign?